there is a proper subdivision of sneaker culture these days that is occupied by this almost occultish group. Now let's just not forget that these are all just jokes. I really don't care if you buy reps. I really couldn't care less what's on another man or woman's feet. But because I like to poke fun at all precincts of the sneaker culture, whether it's resellers, sneakerheads, old heads, it's only appropriate that we talk about some of the cringy things that people say in the replica community. So let's get into it. Reps over resell. Reps over resell. Reps over resell. This is basically the slogan for all rep heads. Like if you were supporting a replica football team, this would be like the lead chant or the opening lines of the replica national anthem. This is like the equivalent of Make America Great Again, but for rep heads. I find the slogan kind of funny in a number of different ways. I'll tell you the first way. When you buy replica sneakers, one of the general ways that you go about securing a decent quality pair of reps from a good quality batch is to, ironically enough, go to a reseller. Although they're not called resellers, they're called just sellers or agents. Now, I know it's not as simple as I'm making it out to be, but it kind of is. When you're talking about reps over resell, you're really just talking about a very small portion of the resell market, because the resell market is actually full of really awesome deals for authentic used sneakers. Would I rather have a pair of reps that are priced around about the retail price of a certain sneaker? Or would I rather pay under retail for a really awesome sneaker that just isn't as hyped up? I personally would rather opt for the latter. I'm not flexing them as real. I don't flex them as real.
Yeah, but I'm not flexing them as real.
Bro, what? Piss off. This makes absolutely no sense. How can you wear a fake sneaker without trying to give off the impression that they are real? I mean, that's what they're all about. These fake sneakers, guess what, are designed to look exactly like something else. And the most favored options are the ones that are barely any different from the originals in the first place. When you say, I'm not flexing them as real when you're wearing them, do you mean you have an uninferable psychological condition that you by yourself in your own head have? Like you're walking down the street like, yeah, these are fake. I know that. Cool. Like, bro, what the fuck? In what area of the cosmos is wear flexing a one-to-one replica sneaker not flexing them as real, bro? Just a quick little intermission to let you know that if you are interested in deriding or chastising me in the comments for making fun of replica sneakers, some themes that I would recommend you potentially go with is 1, my age. I am closely approaching 40 years old now, and I am in my spare room talking about shoes. You could also talk about my hair, which is very long and filled with grays, and actually the sides I am now cutting myself these days. You could also talk about how my hoodie is quite decrepit and quite old, and or my weight. I'm a little bit pudgy at the moment, but I am working on it, to be fair. So that's just some things you could use if you wanted to try to flame me in the comments. Good luck. Look forward to reading them. They're made in the same factory. Bro, they're made in the same factory.
Joke's on you, because they're both made in the same factory.
Like, what am I supposed to believe here? Like, there's a big factory with all sorts of manufacturing equipment and workers, and there's just like a partition down the middle where on one side you've got the authentic sneakers, and then on the other side you've got the production of the fakes. Is that what we're imagining here? If that is the case, and they're all using the same equipment with the same materials, more or less the same kind of labor force, what accounts for the differences between the reals and the fakes then? And I have seen some videos out there that appear to show footage inside a factory where both the reals and the replicas are made, but all of those videos just contain footage of the reps being made. Until I am provided better evidence to support this claim, I'm going to put it down to nothing more than a genetic fallacy. Ooh, genetic fallacy. Something is true in light of its origin. Fake shoes are made in the same factory as the reals, therefore the same thing. I don't think so. I'm smart with my money. I'm financially responsible.
Why would I spend $1,000 on a shoe when I can get the same shoe for 100?
Since when did you Repheads become money-making guru composite fusions of Gary Vaynerchuk and Grant Cardano, talking about buying reps as if it's like getting the insider knowledge on some up-and-coming company on the footsie? I'm saving money, I'm saving money. Do you know what the opposite of saving money is? Yeah, it's spending money. And last I checked, reps weren't free. I'm saving money, I'm saving money. I spent $100 on these. You save absolutely no money by buying something that you do not need. Saying I spent $100 on these shoes and I saved an imaginary $1,000 is a little bit like me saying I ate cereal for dinner last night instead of going out to a fancy restaurant. Playing around with hypothetical imaginary budgets, saving money you don't even have in the first place. Just a little bit cringe and a little bit corny. The last bit of cringe behavior that I like to have a laugh and giggle at from the replica community are those videos where the kid wears his reps to school or wherever and manages to avoid being called out. In fact, he only gets complimented for his reps. And the whole idea is to show and share this idea that nobody really cares about your shoes. Nobody's worried that you've got fakes on your feet. It's supposed to empower people to feel like they can wear reps without the guilt or taboo of committing some kind of sneaker culture felony or cultural infraction. And to a certain extent, it's true. No one out there really does give a shit about your sneakers. The majority of people out there in the real world where we all touch grass don't really spare much of a thought for the shoes on other people's feet. And so these videos do little more than to confirm the obvious, what we already know. Should we really be so surprised that you wearing some pretty accurate looking fake shoes resulted in no call outs, only compliments? And it's a lose-lose because even if you do get called out, people are going to quite simply point to that other person as an asshole for having the temerity to care about fake kicks in the first place. So it's a win-win from the fake sneakerhead's point of view. And because it's so rigged, it appears pretty shit. And there we go. There is my little video on some of the cringe things people in the replica community say and do. Don't forget, these are all jokes, just trying to have a little bit of a laugh. Don't get too pressed. They're only shoes. And by all means, simply buy what you like. Wear what you like, enjoy your life, go outside, touch some grass, travel the world, have some nice food, meet a nice partner. Don't base your whole personality like I have, primarily around sneakers, and have yourself a lovely day. Looking forward to the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.